Hello everyone, this is Dr. Hessa Al-Fadhel, the course coordinator for Accounting 112. In this video, I'm going to explain Chapter 6, Part 2, which talks about the second method of inventory system, which is FIFO, first in, first out. We're still continuing with Chapter 6, which was titled by Inventories and Cost of Sales. Please pay attention. The first learning objective of this chapter is to compute inventory in a perpetual system using the method of specific identification, FIFO, and weighted average. As I mentioned earlier that we have three inventory system methods. We have specific identification that I already covered in Chapter 6, Part 1, and we have FIFO, and we have weighted average. In this video, we're going only to focus on FIFO, which means first in, first out. What do you mean by first in, first out? It means that the company is going to sell whatever first purchased inside the inventory. So if I have beginning inventory, it means that when I'm going to sell, I need to sell the beginning inventory. Why? Because the beginning inventory was the first thing inside my inventory. So because it's the first thing inside my inventory, it should be the first thing to be sold outside. So first in, it should be first out. We're going to understand it more by seeing the next example. Please pay attention. Okay, so now we're going to look at first in, first out. And as I mentioned earlier, when you're going to deal with the inventory method, always will be given in the question this type of a table. As you can see now, we have a table with the dates and what is the activity done by the company. We have beginning inventory and we have purchases and sales. And then they're going to give me how much is the unit purchase and how much it cost us per unit. And the same with the sales. How much did they sell and how much was the selling price? Now remember that whenever the company is going to purchase, the inventory is going to increase. And whenever the company sells something, it means that my inventory is going to decrease. So as we said earlier that the first thing that I have to record in the table of the inventory using the first in, first out or any method, we always need to start with the beginning inventory. So in August 1st, we have a beginning inventory of 10 units and it costs us 91. So if I multiply 10 multiplied by 91, it will give me 910. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to record first my beginning inventory. So how I'm going to record my beginning inventory, I'm going to record beginning inventory and I'm going to put the inventory balance, which is 10 units multiplied by 91, will give me 910. Now let's move on to the second transaction. In August 3rd, the company, they purchased 15 units and each unit cost them 106. So now you have to remember, now I need to put this information in the table, but where I'm going to record it? I'm going to record this purchases in the goods purchase column. Why? Because the company did purchases. So if the company did purchases, I have to record the goods purchased, the information under the goods purchased column. So I'm going to say 15 multiplied by 106. It's going to give me 1,590. Now, because the company they purchase, which means that the inventory balance should increase because any purchases is going to increase my inventory balance. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take first the units of the beginning inventory. I'm just going to copy it here and then I'm going to add my new purchases. Then I'm going to take the total. So I'm going to say 910 plus 1,590. It's going to give me 2,500. Remember, you should not only give me a total, but also you should tell me what are the units available in the inventory. Now let's see in August 14. What happened in August 14? In August 14, the company did some sales. Remember, we are doing first in, first out, which means that how many now the company sells? They sell 20 units. So now remember, we're doing first in, first out. It means that when I'm going to say sell something, I'm not going to take, yes, we sell 20 units, but I'm not going to take the 130 as the selling price. Why? Because I'm doing first in, first out. So how I'm going to record the sales? Because we're doing first in, first out, so we have to take we have to sell whatever at the beginning, whatever we have at the beginning in my inventory should be first out. So what do I have? I need to sell, I'm going to take 10 units. I'm going to take 10 units from the beginning inventory because we sold already 20 units. So I'm going to take 10 units from the beginning inventory. Why did I take 10 units from the beginning inventory? Because we're doing first in, first out. The first thing I have, it should be the first thing to be sold. So we sold the 20 units, and I'm going to take 10 units from the beginning inventory, and also I'm going to have so it means now if I sell 10 units, it means the balance now of the beginning inventory will be 0. Why? Because in the beginning inventory we have 10 units and we are selling 10 units. It means that my beginning inventory now has 0. And now I'm going to record the in August 14 in the table. I'm going to record the 10 units multiplied by 91 in the cost of goods sold column. Why should I put the information in the cost of goods sold? Because the company did sales. Now, I sell 10, but the company, they told me they sell 20. So I took 10 from the beginning inventory, and I'm going to take another 10 from the purchases of August 3rd. So now the purchases of August 3rd includes 15 units, and now I'm going to sell 10 units, which means that I have a balance of 5 units from August 3rd purchases. And again, I'm going to record 10 units multiplied by 106. Why multiply by 106? I'm going to put it under the cost of goods sold column. Why? Because the cost of the August purchases 3rd, which was 106. So now I know how much is my total cost of goods sold, which is 1,970. Now remember, because the company did some sales, of course my inventory is going to decrease. Why? Because I sell some items out of my inventory. So now how I'm going to calculate the inventory balance after the sales? So how many units left? If I go to the beginning inventory, you can see that 0 units left. But how many units left in August 3rd? We have 5 units. So I'm going to say 5 units left will be multiplied by 106. Why multiplied by 106? Because those are the 5 units left from August 3rd. And if I go to August 3rd, I'm going to see the cost of the units is 106. So if I multiply 5 by 106, it's going to give me 530. So the balance of my inventory after sales is 530. Now, what happened in August 17? If I go to August 17, I'm going to see that they say that the company purchased 20 units and each unit cost them 115. So it means the total is 2,300. Now, I have to record this information of the purchases in the table. So I'm going to record in the August 17 under the goods purchase column 20 units multiplied by 115. And it will give me a total of 2,300. Now, because the company, they did purchases, it means that the inventory is going to increase. So how I'm going to record the inventory balance here? I'm going to take the inventory units left from the August 14 transaction, okay, which is 5 units multiplied by 106, and then I'm going to add my new purchases. Then I'm going to take the total of both. So the total of 5 multiplied by 106 plus the total of 2 multiplied by 115 will give me 2,830. We can see here that the inventory balance is increasing because the company did some purchases. So now let's move on to August 28. What happened in August 28? The company, again, they purchased, but this time they purchased 10 units and it cost them 119. The total cost will be 1,190. Okay, because the company purchased, now I'm going to record all of this information, purchase information in the table, and I'm going to record it in the goods purchase column. Why? Because the company did purchases. Now, because the company did purchases, it means that my inventory balance is going to increase. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the 5 units and the 20 units from the previous transaction, which is August 17, I'm going to copy them there, and I'm going to add my new purchases. So when I take the total, the inventory balance will give me 4,020. So as you can see that the inventory balance is increasing because the company is purchasing. So that's why my inventory is going to increase. So if we go to August 30, what happened in August 30? We have sales, okay? The company sold 23 units. Remember, we're doing first in, first out. So I have to go and check what are the units left from the beginning. What was the first in line should be first out. So the beginning inventory already we have 0. So I'm going to take 5 units from the beginning inventory, from August 3rd purchases, and I'm going to take 18, and I'm going to record it here, 5 multiplied by 106. Why 5 multiplied by 106? Because I'm going to sell 5 units from August 3rd purchases, and the August 3rd purchases cost is 106. So that's why I'm going to take 5 multiplied by 106. Why I'm starting to sell items from August 3rd? Because I'm doing first in. So the first inventory in the stock in the inventory should be first to be sold. Then I'm going to take 18 units from August 17 purchases. So if I say now, I'm going to record here 18. Okay, 20 minus 18 will give me 2. Why? Because I have now 20 units from the August 17 purchases minus the 18 units sold. It means that the balance of August 17 inventory is 2. But now I'm going to record under the cost of goods sold, I'm going to record 18 multiplied by 115. So now 18 plus 5, it means 23. So that's because in August 30, they told me that the sales is 23 units. From where I'm going to get the 23 units? Because I'm doing first in, first out. So I'm going to take the information, or I'm going to sell whatever it's in the beginning of my inventory, which I have now 5 units. And I will take 18 units from August 17 purchases. So the total cost of goods sold is 2,600. Now remember, if the company are doing sales here, the inventory is going to decrease. But remember, when you are going to record or calculate the inventory balance after sales, we're always going to take the units left. So we have 2 units left from August 17. And we have 10 units left from August. So we have 2 units left from August 17 purchases, and I have 10 units left from August 28. Why? Because the beginning inventory is 0, and August 3rd is also 0 because we have 5, but we sell the 5 units, so we have also 0. So only what's units left? We have 2 units left from August 17 and 10 units left from August 28. Then I'm going to take the total of those 2 units, and which the total will give me 1,420. Remember, this 1,420, this is the ending inventory of the month of August. So my beginning inventory in August 1st was 910, but my ending inventory is 1,420. This is the end of Chapter 6, Part 2. Please check the video of Chapter 6, Part 3.